My father was diagnosed with Huntington's disease before I was born. Huntington's is a genetic disease that affected my father in many ways and has the chance to affect me and my siblings. Huntington's makes a person have involuntary movements, loss of memory, changes of personality and behavior, weak immune system, weaker body as time progresses, and trouble walking and balancing. Huntington's makes a person get weaker and weaker the longer they have it, so life was constantly changing at home with Dad. When I was younger, he could still sleep in his bed downstairs, and he could walk around the house on his own. But as I got older, he started to become weaker, and he needed a walker to help him get around the house, and he needed more help getting out of chairs. To support his needs, we started to make changes to our home. We made a new deck, and it had a ramp that allowed us to get him out of the house easier. We also installed a chairlift to get him upstairs so he could watch his Pittsburgh teams play in his Pittsburgh-themed man cave. With these additions to our home, it made it easier for us to get him around the house. But as life went on, he started to have trouble swallowing his food, so he had to get a feeding tube inserted so we could feed him safely. He also started having trouble walking, so when we went out, he was often in a wheelchair, which made things hard when going places. As I got even older, life changed for me. I had to stay up later to help my mom with Dad, which meant I got less sleep. The less sleep affected me in school, and my grades were dropping because I had less time at home to do schoolwork, and I was sleeping in school and I couldn't focus due to the lack of sleep. I also had to help Mom with things around the house, like cleaning and getting Dad out of chairs and changing the channel for him and helping him with his iPad. Even though he was weak, he still enjoyed many things like watching any Pittsburgh teams play, watching the birds outside, watching my baseball games, and going to church. He was always at my games, and he was always proud of me no matter how bad I did. He was my biggest fan, no doubt about it. And he showed me that no matter how bad things are, God always takes care of you. Because of everything I saw my dad go through, I struggled to trust the Lord because I knew he allowed everything to happen. And I also struggled to trust the plan the Lord has for me. But as I reflected on my life and the dad my life lived, I started to realize that how good the Lord is and how much he provides for me and our family, which made me trust in him more. I now trust the Lord with all my life, and I know his plan for me is much greater than I can ever imagine.